How's it going, guys? It's Isaiah here, bringing you ICBA Season Number 1 Draft Analysis. This is a new league I'm in, and I know it seems like a lot because I'm in the UBC actually just ended, so, we're good, I want to keep these leagues coming. We got the PMC, which we are in right now. We have this one, and I believe, yeah, we have the IBL. Yeah, the IBL is the other one. I'm also in the CIL, but I'm not actually uploading those videos because I don't really have to. So, it's all good. All right, so here we are in the IBL. Johnny GB from the PMC actually made it, and I'm like, what the heck? I might as well be in another one because I wanna draft new mons that I haven't used before, and that's definitely what I did with this one. If anything, I drafted a lot of mons that I've really never used in draft format, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, we got some familiar faces. We have Tone from the the UBC and the IBL. We have John GB obviously from the PMC. We have Mr. Murkrow, which I don't think has been in any other leagues that I've been in, but he's pretty popular as a good league battler. We have Brandon, the Marlboro Mudsdales. He's in the IBL. We have Leo 6 Foot Hacks from the UCL, which is a pretty big one. We have Jacob from the PMC. We have Supagasi from a bunch of different leagues. So we got some very good battlers in here. There's also a few other people that I just can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, here we are. Let's get right into the draft. So out of 16 people, I was ninth. So we actually are allowing megas in this league, except you don't have to draft a mega, but if you don't draft a mega, you're gonna get an S tier, which is basically like an overpowered Pokemon, like Deoxys Speed, Darkrai, Kieran Black, Hoop Unbound, Lando Eye, Tapu Lele, things like that. In the S tier. If you don't want to, there's also megas in the S tier, but if you don't want a mega from the S tier, and you don't want like one of the Pokemon from an S tier, you can also get a tier 2 mega, which will actually add to your points to help you draft you know, higher tiered Pokemon for your points. And you also have tier 3, which can give you even more points. So anyway, here we are. I was ninth. I was pretty lucky to get this pick in my opinion because it's definitely a round 1 pick. Again, in my opinion. But yeah, everyone else was just like picking up like OP shit, like Tapu Lele. They got Protein Greninja. They got like Lando High, KB, Hoop Unbound, all those S tiers, and I'm just over here, and I'm just gonna be able to hold on. I'm just gonna be able to pick up Majesty the Tapu Fini. Sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, I got Tapu Fini because I've never really used it like at all. Not, I've used it like maybe once or twice in like 1 or 2 battles on Showdown, but that's like it. I'm very unfamiliar with this Pokemon, but I wanted to use it because of that fact. All right, we get Defog, which is great for hazard control. We get Surf. We set up the Misty Terrain so we can't get Toxics while that Misty Terrain is up. Only thing is we can't Toxic our opponent while that Misty Terrain is up. So the terrains work for both sides, which is a bit of a bummer, but at the same time, it's all good. So that's nice. We get Nature's Madness. That's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool right there. Just being again Scald Burns, we're not gonna be able to get that in the Misty Terrain, and I'm aware of that. But hopefully, with my team, not being able to status my team is gonna be really nice if I get that terrain up. That's going to be really damn cool. So, Tapu Fini very bulky, base 115 defense, base 130 special defense. We're gonna be bulking some hits. I have a fairy and a water in one mon. One of the two bulkiest types outside of steel. It's really good. All right, so with my second pick, I ended up getting Sunkissed the Volcarona. Now, this is kind of very questionable. Questionable. Volcarona isn't always a round 2 pick, and I realized that I hadn't really planned a draft. I knew I wanted Tapu Fini, and then I was kind of like, all right, cool, Volcarona, that's gonna be nice, right? You know, I want a water type and a fire type. That's pretty cool. Because yeah, so if I had planned my draft just like 30 minutes earlier, I would have been able to get Latias. But unfortunately, I picked a Volcarona and then I planned out the rest of my draft. I'm like, oh wow, Latias would be so cool. But unfortunately, it gets picked up by the time it got back to me. If Latias had gotten picked and Latios hadn't, I would have got Latios. But since Latios went first and then Latias was picked before the draft got back to me, which is a bummer. I knew If I got Latias and then Volcarona, that would have been so much better. But it's all good. We did get Volcarona, so that's nice. Just Quiver Dance, one of the best setup moves in the game. We're gonna boost our special attack, our special defense, and our speed all by one in just one turn. Okay, if we can get one good matchup and set up one Quiver Dance, that's gonna be so good. Only thing is, it is weak to Stealth Rocks. I wish this thing got defog. It looks like it should, but I guess not. It's just a beautiful moth. I get freaked out when I see moths at night. I don't really see that much, but when I do, and they're flapping their wings, it's a little bit creepy for some reason for me. But hopefully this bug is gonna carry us to victory. It's got Fiery Dance, which is gonna boost its special attack, or has a chance to boost its special attack, and it's gonna hit really hard with that move anyway. Base 80 power, fire type move. That's really cool. I'm pretty sure that's its signature move actually. So that's cool. It does get Roost, which is nice, as it should, because it does fly, even though it's not a flying type, So, um, just like Flygon, So, yeah, hopefully this thing can put in work. Only thing is that fire types are really good against it, because I can't really do much, Water types, at least I can Giga Drain, but fire types, I'm going to have to run a hidden power for that one. But it's all good. Anyway, with my third pick, I ended up picking up Quicksand, the Dugtrio. And naming it Quicksand because, you get stuck in Quicksand and you can't really do anything, you're trapped. Just like what Dugtrio is going to do, it's got such a phenomenal speed stat. Alright, I know its HP stat is shit, but it doesn't matter, okay? Because its speed, it doesn't need to live hits. It just needs to come in and trap things and take them out with EQ. Before 7th gen, it wasn't really a huge threat. You didn't really have to prepare for it too much unless you had like Heatran, because everything else was gonna be able to take a hit from it since it was only base 80 power, base 80 attack. But since it got buffed to base 100 attack, it's all of a sudden so much of a bigger threat. It can hit things so much harder, and it retains that base 120 speed, which is so good. Can outspeed so many things. Gets great moves like Sucker Punch, Hone Claws if I want that. Stone Edge, obviously EQ is there. Stealth Rocks, Memento if I want to set up with something else. So that's cool. And yeah, it's just a fast, trapper. You're gonna have to prep for this thing. Either Shucka Berry, Air Balloon, or if you're weak to ground, it's either Shucka Berry, Shed Shell, or Air Balloon. All right, those are the three. All right, I think I named it like Shucka Shed Balloon, something like that. But yeah, those are the three items that you're gonna be able to use. They can get by this Dugtrio, but that's it, And if I don't bring Dugtrio and you bring one of those three items, then it's kind of like a wasted item. Well, Sugarberry, not really, but like if you bring like Air Balloon and doesn't really do anything, or Shed Shell and doesn't really do anything, because I didn't bring Dugtrio, like that's gonna be great. Items are so important. Wasting an item is really bad. So hopefully I can catch my opponents with that. Okay. Next up is two. We got Amoonguss here. I do admit, Amoonguss was a bit early to get Amoonguss because it's kind of just there, but it's all good. It's a grass type. I wanted Roserade, but that got sniped from me, so I'm like, alright, Amoonguss is good because I have Tapu Fini, Volcarona, and Amoonguss. Got my water. I got my what is it? Fire, water, grass. That's how it goes. I keep forgetting which order you name them, but it doesn't really matter. Fire, water, grass 4 already completed. Going into round 5, so that's definitely nice. This thing gets one of the best status moves in the game in Spore. It gets Regenerator, so it's gonna be able to survive very long. Just gonna kind of sit there, annoy the crap out of things. Poison Grass is a surprisingly good defensive typing in my opinion. You look at its stats other than HP, and it's kind of like lackluster. It's kind of just there, but its HP stat definitely makes up for it, and it's just a very bulky Pokemon. It gets Foul Play, so that's nice if someone wants to set up on me with like sub, because it's not the strongest thing in the world, so I could get set up on. Or Safety Goggles is there. There are many counters to this thing, but defense is like a defensive counter, but offensively it's pretty hard to break through, to be honest. If like I run like the correct berry, like if I run an Aqua Berry against an Entei and I live a hit and then Spore it up, that would be awesome. We gotta watch out for those Safety Goggles though, right? We gotta watch out for those. But yeah, other than that, it's just great. Also get Synthesis if I need a little bit more recovery than Regenerator. But yeah, it's just nice. It's just nice. Next up we got Kyurem. Now again, Latias got sniped for me, so I wanted a good dragon type. A bit lower tiered, but honestly, Kyurem is just such a monster. I had it in the OSA, the very first league I was in, a showdown league. I went undefeated in that league, and I had Kyurem on the team. All right, and then in the PMC season 2, I made it to playoffs and I lost, but I made it to playoffs and Kieran was there and Kieran was a big part of that. I really think I could put in work with Kieran. It has a higher base special attack stat than a Kieran Black. Okay, so even though Kieran Black has like way more attack, like regular Kieran, its ice beams are going to be doing more than a Kieran Black's ice beams. Than a Kieran Black's ice beam. Sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, just great HP stat also. It's a nice choice scarfer with base 95 speed. Really strong, base 130 attack, base 130 special attack, and it's got really good bulk. I mean, it's just there, it's definitely a threat, and you can't really hit it. If I go bulky with this, like AV or something, I ran that once to wall out a Manaphy. Like it's so good. Like a +3 Dazzling Gleam didn't even do like a half to me. It was insane. But yeah, here we are, Frozen Ozone. Just a god. Just a god in general. It's awesome. Let's try to put in work. I know that Subburst set is pretty popular, but I really just don't like that. It's Ice Dragon is not the strongest, defensive typing, so who knows. Anyway, next up I decided to get Espeon Socks. Now, Espeon, I feel like it's pretty underrated. I don't really see it get drafted a lot. And I didn't really like it until I, looked into it a little bit more. Again, no Latias, so we do need a Psyche type, in my opinion, because Psyche types are really good. Um, they just are. Being able to be good against fighting types is very nice. Poison types, because poison types do threaten um, fairies. So, Psyche types are just kind of there, and in a good way. They're there in a good way. So obviously Magic Bounce, being able to bounce back hazards, bounce back status moves, bounce back all of that stuff is so good. I could set up with Calm Mind and Morning Sun and then just kind of sit there and they can't toxic me because I have Magic Bounce. It's so nice. Okay, this thing hopefully gonna put in work. We got base 110 speed, base 130 special attack. It's monstrous. It's got great coverage moves, Dazzling Gleam for dark types, Shadow Ball for psyche types and ghost types. You know, Grass Knot if I need it, Calm Mind, I have that too. Synchronoise, because why not? It's just great. I hope I can use this thing really well this season, and I want to try it out. Again, most of these mods I've really never used in League format. So next up, I got Blissey, Spicy. All right, I wanted Umbreon. I was waiting on that one. It kind of got taken from me. I don't know if I was gonna get it, but I definitely wanted Blissey. Or I definitely wanted Blissey after Umbreon got taken. And Blissey I'm pretty comfortable with, to be honest. You know, I wanted Umbreon for a Wish Passer and a Cleric. Uh, and Blissey does that too. Only thing is Blissey is so much less bulky on the physical side, even though it has such a good HP stat. Umbreon's just bulky, dude. Blissey is a bit meh, cause it can get set up on just like Umbreon. They're both pretty passive, but um, now that I think about it, I mean, Umbreon can probably get set up on more easily with like a substitute, whereas Seismic Toss is going to be doing so much. Like, if you don't have base 100, even if you're max HP, you know, even you're like base 95 HP, like Seismic Toss are still going to be able to take out the sub, which is so nice. Getting that immediate, like 25 to 35% of health off, it's really good. So that's why Blissey's is here. It's just really good with Moongus and Tapu Fini in my opinion. You know, um, so that's nice. And yeah, next up here, skis, is actually Hitmonlee Shin Guards coming back. Did I spell Shin Guards right? Probably not. Who knows? I had Shin Guards in the OSA and the PMC season 2, so this Hitmonlee and Kyurem forming some good synergy here. Hopefully going to be using them a lot. But they're just great. Okay, both of them. Hitmonlee's nice because it's just so powerful. Everyone thinks is scared of the fake out unburden set, but honestly, this thing has a lot more to give. It's got it's got reckless. Okay, it has a different ability that could be useful. But yeah, I mean this thing high jump kick, choice band high jump kicks with reckless is going to do so much damage. And the unburden set is always there, so my opponent really has to prep a lot for this thing because we do get knockoff for psychic types. We do get Stone Edge and Rock Slide for flying types. We get Blaze Kick if we want that for like a fortress or something. Like this thing's really nice. So yeah, we can also go Endure Lucky Berry. That's a set that I've used in the past. So yeah, here we are. Shingar's hopefully gonna put in some work for us. Next up is Horizon, our Swallow. We have a flying type. That's not. Sorry if you can hear the creaking in the background. Oh well. Great speed with this thing. You know, Guts boosted Facade's literally doing 420 damage. Because Facade plus stab 105. If I'm burned, it's going to double the Facade's power because that's Facade's, effect. So it's going to go up to 210, 210, and then Guts is going to double it since I'm status, which is going to go up to 420. So that, literally. Um, and yeah, I mean, this thing, it hits so hard, and it's got base 125 speed. I think I already said that. It gets U-turn, it gets quick attack. This thing's really scary, in my opinion. I was gonna say something else, but I think I forgot what it was. But yeah, I really wanted to get this thing. I haven't really used it that much lately, so hopefully we can put this thing to good use. Also, it gets defog if I really need it. If Tapu Fini just has a terrible matchup, at least I could have defog on the Swallow. So that's an option. I also have Rapid Spin on Hitmonlee and Magic Bounce on Espeon, so that's nice. Next up is Zeus's Pet. We got Zebstrika here. Now I knew what Mega I wanted from pretty much the very beginning, or after I drafted Volcarona, I made the draft plan, and I knew basically at this point no one had like a Mega left, and just in case someone wanted Zebstrika, I wanted to make sure I picked it up before my Mega. Plus I kind of wanted that dramatic ending in Mega Steelix or whatever. I already said it. I literally just said it, but it's alright. It doesn't matter. We got Zebstrika here. Lightning Rod. Alright, it's got 3 abilities, which are great. We have Lightning Rod, which is going to boost our special attack if we get hit by an electric move, and I'm immune to it. Motor Drive, which is going to boost our speed if I get hit by an electric type move. And then we have Sap Sipper as our hidden ability, which is going to boost our attack if we get hit by a grass type move, which could be really nice. If we don't have Volcarona or Moongus there, and my opponent's just like, alright, let me just fire off a grass type move. I can bring in Zebstrika, get that attack boost, and that's gonna be nice. I really want an electric because electric types are really good against themselves. And if my opponent, has an electric type and brings Hidden Power Fire or Hidden Power Ice to cover Doug Trio and Moongus, that's most likely what it's gonna be. But they won't be able to hit Zebstrika too well. And if I bring Hidden Power Ground against them, that's gonna be super nice. Raikou, if I bring Hidden Power Ground against it, Zebstrika's gonna be great for that. If that's my dedicated counter, it probably won't be, but who knows? It's very fast. It's got base 116 speed, base 100 attack, base 80 special attack. So it's not the strongest thing in the world, as far as that. But we do get Overheat, we get Signal Beam, and yeah, I mean, gonna be able to 1v1 a lot of electric types, hopefully, if I prep it right. Don't know if I'm gonna bring in this thing too much, but yeah, there it is. So you might be seeing no steel type, and that's a great point. So I picked up Mega Steelix. Mega Aggron is not there yet. I actually had enough points to pick up an S tier, which would have been awesome, but there wasn't really anything else there I liked. I could have got Greninja and then gotten a steel type later on in free agency, but I just really wanted to try out Mega Steelix. Like, it's really bulky. We have Stealth Rocks with it, which is awesome. Um, you know, we can roar things out. It's just a great physically defensive pivot that I can just switch into. And if I can roar, predicting a switch, that'll be great. It's just kind of there. And also curse setup, curse talk, or curse rest talk. Who knows? That could be nice with gyro ball. I mean, the thing's a monster. It's just running through OU right now in Showdown. It's crazy. This is like the only time it's an OU on Showdown. But anyway, that's that. We got Mega Steelix here. Tell me what you think of the team in the comment section below. I know this is kind of like really like bunched up and shit, but it's all good. All right, just don't mind it. Here it is. This is not gonna be a thumbnail most likely, but yeah, here we are. I actually could have uploaded. I had recorded a draft analysis before, like 5 days ago or something. I could have uploaded it then, and I was actually about to, but like when everyone else did. But I decided to upload this a bit later because I don't want it to be such a long wait between the draft analysis and the week 1 battle, or I guess the week 1 team builder. Like, I didn't want it to be such a long wait. I'd rather just have this up and then like a week later, you know out comes a team builder, and we're into it. I didn't want to have such a gap between the first ICBA battles or first ICBA videos, because I'm probably gonna be doing team builders for this league, but who knows? Hopefully. So we're 20 minutes. I'm pretty sure that's as short as I could get it, to be honest. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, comment section is right there. Tell me what you think about the team. I am up for constructive criticism. As long as you're not an idiot and not annoying. We're all humans. I know this draft isn't perfect. I could have gotten, Battle Bond Greninja instead of Mega Steelix, and that would have been awesome. But, I want to try out, it's not, I know this is going to be a really competitive league, but it's not all about, getting the best things for me. Like, I'd rather get things that I haven't used. Examples, Tapu Fini, Espeon, Zipstrika, Dugtrio, Volcarona, Mega Steelix, Swellow, and Amoonguss. Those are all the Pokemon that I really haven't used in League that much, like at all. Like I've never used them in League format, so I'm really taking this opportunity to use things that I really haven't used. Try them out, see if I'm good with them. Because honestly, yeah, I just want to expand my playstyle. Just try to get as many things in my repertoire. I don't even think I said that correctly, but oh well, it doesn't matter. Thank you guys so much for watching. Um, Team Builder should be up next week, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.